So the Chicago Sky stay somehow in the playoffs. Like, this is mental the way things have gone. But you are now a game and a half back from the damn Mystics. Oh, and now we have an alarm that has just gone off. But they are somehow still in the playoffs, even after that loss today. Like, they're not doing great now, are they? They're really not doing great. But at the same time, it doesn't matter if you don't do great, as long as you are better than all the teams around you. And the Atlanta Dream lost to the Phoenix Mercury without Tash Cloud today. They scored 66 points. I'm sorry, the Atlanta Dream scored 66 points. Like, are they trying to... They don't even have their pick. This is the one team that needs to win. They don't even have their pick this year. This team needs to win more than anyone. And Ryan Howard comes out and drops 31, but then Tina Charles, who's been balling this season, goes and has 12 points. Alicia Gray gives you 9. Like, Jordan Canada, 7. I'm sorry. Where was this Alicia Gray's better than Caitlin Clark that we heard, malarkey that we heard a while ago? Oh, but for the Sky today, I thought they put up a decent fight, I guess. They were down 20 at halftime. And they just, look, that's the thing with the Sky. They're going to fight. They will fight every single game. They will fight. The talent it just doesn't seem like it's there. Like, to start off the game today, Cardoso goes and picks up 2 fouls like that. She's out of the game early. And Angel Reese again struggling on the offensive end. She had 5 in the first half, maybe 3 and 4 in the first half. But like obviously scored a little bit in the second half. But again, her points per game, her like points per possession shoots up when they're down by more than 10. But like she still gave you what, 12 and 16. Like, it is what it is. She's the best rebounder in the W. Aja Wilson came up with 30 today. I didn't even think this was a particularly great Aja Wilson game. She started off so slowly. She didn't hit her first field goal. She had shot like 4 shots by halftime or something. I say not by halftime, by like halfway through the second, she'd only taken 4 shots. And then she just hits a couple of threes, and then it's just like, yeah, or she hits 1 3 and a long 2, and it's just game over at that stage. I thought Kate Martin was fine the minute she played. I thought she was good in the minute she played in the first half. I was kind of just checked in and out in the second half. But Kate Martin, I thought she was fine. She did her job. I thought Chelsea Gray shot the ball really well, especially in that first half when things were a little bit quiet for them at times. She shot well. Megan Gustafson with 8 points. 2 3-pointers. I thought she struggled a little bit on Angel Reese, but don't think she had a bad game. And Jackie Young was Jackie Young, like 5 of 12, 1 of 6 in the field. And you also have to take into account for everyone being like, there's no Kennedy Carter, there's also no Kelsey Plum there for the Aces. Yeah, this was not a good game for the Sky. And the Sky really don't look good. Like, people call me crazy when I said this coming out of the break. I was like, if Kennedy Carter's sick, you might not win a game with her. I said that without Kennedy Carter, is the worst team in the W. They have been. They have without question been the worst. I do apologize. But they've been without question the worst team in the W since the break without Kennedy Carter. And now you're looking at a team that was once, like, they're 11 and 21. They were once a half a game. Coming into the break, they were a half a game away from the Indiana Fever. They are now 5.5 games. They have lost 5 games on the Fever. There's been 8 games since the break. They have lost 5 games. Like, they're on a 6-game slide right now. And I think they might be lucky. They're facing the Sparks and the Wings. But, like, if you lose to the Wings, you're probably not going to knock the Wings out of playoffs. But you could end up knocking... Like, Washington could go make the playoffs. I'm shocked Washington went to win that game, though. As I would have assumed Washington would have wanted Dallas up there to have made sure that Atlanta don't get into that last playoff spot. But it is what it is. Teams aren't going to try to lose games. But yeah, it's a mad situation because the Sky, I think, is their next game against the Sparks. Yeah, their next game is against the Sparks, and like if you're the Sparks, you're gonna want to try to win that game. Obviously, the players aren't gonna not try to win, and the Sparks are guaranteed with that last pick. But like, you're playing the Sparks, the Wings, the Mystics in your next 3 games. Like, if you lose those 3 games, you're gone, because like you're not beating. And then you have the Dream at the end, but like you're not beating the Sun, you're not beating the Lynx. Might beat the Mercury, if that doesn't matter. But like, if the Sky might win 3 games. Like the Sky post Olympic break, but what? 16 games to go. If might go 4-12, and that's like giving them the most advantageous, putting them like in the most hope is to go 4-12 right now, and it's a team that's really really struggling. And like again, I'm not putting too much stock in losing to the Aces, but like still, I would say I would, if I was a Chicago Sky fan, this season's a write-off. There's one thing that I'm hoping for. I'm hoping 2 things happen, and it's not necessarily that yous are winning games. If I am a Chicago Sky fan, I am hoping that the Wings don't make the playoffs. That's all I'm hoping. Literally, all I'm hoping is the Wings don't make the playoffs. If the Wings don't make the playoffs, and you guys don't make the playoffs, you've got a lottery pick. Just, under no circumstances, do the Wings make the playoffs. If that doesn't happen, Sky are good. And again, I do want to apologize for this video. I don't know what's wrong with me right here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about the Sky. Like, I was shocked again by how poor the what's their names were, the Wings, and today we have now just seen like the Indiana Fever have now made the playoffs. They've clinched the playoffs, which is crazy because they clinched the playoffs with 7 games to go. This is a team we thought may or may not be a playoff team, but like they have actually clinched the playoffs because the Dream and the Sky both lost today, which is wild. Anyway, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.